All right. Now, now we're back. I say now
Now
we're
we're officially
back
starting.
because we did a recording prior to this. Got
I
interrupted.
got a little phone call.
I mean, you got a
Got a
phone
phone call.
call from Lego.
I did
Um,
indeed get a phone call from Lego.
yeah.
Um, it was well, I mean, we talked about it last episode about the drop day drama about how my new set was missing a bag.
Mm,
Um, but we finally got that all handled now. They're sending me my bag. I actually talked to the exact same Lego agent that I talked to last time. His name is Adrian. Shout out Adrian. Probably one of the coolest Lego people I've ever talked to. Dude just loves his job. He just loves his job. He loves working at Lego. He's very passionate about it. And what I really like about Adrian, you can tell he's got the passion to learn about stuff, you know? Like
really?
he's new. Oh, dude. Well, yeah. I mean, did you hear him? How excited he was when he's like, "Yeah, next week they're bringing us the Lego sets. We get to play with them and like put our hands on them and look at them."
I'd be really excited about that too.
I'd be super excited about
Yeah.
that. And Adrian kind of was like telling me his story last time I talked to him about how his buddy was applying at Lego for something, and Adrian was like, "Oh, you know what? Let me try it out." And then he applied, got the job at their new location. So Lego has a new location in Phoenix for their help center, because I believe he said that their other one was in Connecticut. So now they opened up a
Damn.
new one in Phoenix. Yeah. So there's one in Phoenix now. And he was telling me about how like they get to build the sets. So
That's pretty cool.
they had the UCS Millennium Falcon sitting on a table, and just whenever people had like free time, they could just go build it. So like people would do like a bag or two, and then like another person would come and do the other bag or two. Like it was like a group thing.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and he was like, he said he did like half a bag, but it was just like kind of intimidating, which totally understand. That set is a monster.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, he's just a dude that loves his job and just loves Lego. Um, he did kind of open my eyes a little bit more on a topic that we're going to be discussing. It kind of changed my outlook on it a little bit.
Yeah, I did too, and I'm kind of glad we deleted
Yeah,
that video because now
yeah.
I don't want to bash it that hard.
I kind of don't want to bash on it as much. So prior to our fixed recording, we were talking about the smart play, and we were kind of dogging on it a little bit. Um,
Let's not
but
say that there
Adrian,
isn't room for improvement.
there's 100% room for improvement, but Adrian said it best. It's the first iteration. This
Yeah.
is the first iteration. There's definitely room for improvement, and oh my goodness, Bubba. Um, with any first iteration of something, you're going to have problems. You're
Yeah.
going to have flaws. And what's nice about Lego is Lego will sometimes take people's outlook, or not their outlook, but like their opinions into consideration.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that maybe, you know, if enough people are like, hey, it would be really cool if we had the actual sound effects for this. Or hey, it would be really cool if maybe the builds were a little bit bigger, if the sets were a little bit cheaper. Like, can we figure out something? Like, we need to find a middle ground for these sets.
So
And
my biggest problem with these smart play sets is if you look at the builds, we got a pretty cool A-wing, and
the A Wing looks great.
I'm gonna preface this again. We recognize that this is supposed to be a kids version. It's a 6+ set.
Yes.
It's not
Yes.
intended to be for adults. But
Correct.
just as we can like, you know, I still buy like 10+ sets because there's cool minifigures in
Yeah,
them, you know.
absolutely.
Either way,
Well, and there's been a couple 4+ sets that I've almost bought just because, they had like some minifigs that I was like, whoa, those are really cool.
yeah,
Like there was a bunch of Spider-Man 4+ sets where I was like, whoa, those are kind of cool. I kind of want to grab those.
yeah,
Um, my biggest issue with the 4+ sets has always been that they were a little too expensive,
way
though.
too overpriced.
They've always been kind of overpriced. And I don't know why. I don't really know what the deal is with that because it's not like there's printed elements or anything crazy going on. I think, and I've kind of noticed this, and the Mandalorian speeder kind of opened my eyes up to it a little bit. the new one that you just got.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like Lego has a minimum price for things.
I was just about to say that. I think there's a minimum
It's
price. Yeah.
Yep, and I think it's $10.
Well, you gotta
I
think
think it's $10.
they gotta pay to
Which
ship it
that's
out there and
fine.
everything. They gotta pay to have it
Yeah,
on
100%.
shelves.
They have to pay for the box. They have to
Mm-hmm.
pay the artist to make the box. They have to do 100%. And I understand that. Like $10 for that speeder that you got,
I think it's a fair
it's really
price.
not that
I
bad.
think it's a
It's
pretty good
really not
price.
that bad.
Yeah.
You get a good minifig. You have the updated Mandalorian helmet now, because that's the new Mando helmet.
Mm-hmm.
You have a Grogu. You have a pretty good looking speeder bike.
Yeah.
And you have the bag piece that goes on the side to hold Grogu. Well, I mean, it's.
And it
I
is
think
also to scale with Cobb Vance.
yes,
So, I mean,
which apparently Cobb Vance's is a little too oversized.
it's pretty big. It's pretty big.
It's pretty big. Somebody did a pretty good rebuild of it though to make it more in scale, and it looks really nice.
We're getting away from our topic though.
We're getting away from our topic. We're talking about smart play.
So the big issue that I have with it is the builds, and
Yeah.
the one thing that I don't like about it is, like on the A-wing, we got some pretty cool A-wing designs for the
Mhm.
wings.
The wings look good.
Problem is the cockpit is fully exposed in the back, and it's like there's like a
Yeah.
lever back there to pop the smart brake out.
Smart breakout.
Understandable. It's for ease to recharge it and everything. It's totally fine.
Yep.
You were talking about getting the new TIE Advanced, and I wanted to bring this to light to you before we dove into it. There's something I
Okay.
learned about it. It has the same issue as the A-wing. The entire back is open.
Yeah. Is that to slot the smart brick
It has
in?
the same lever.
Okay, but the cockpit itself is closed though, right?
I think. I got a very
See, my issue with
brief
the
photo of
A-wing
it.
is my issue with the A-wing is that the cockpit, the way it closes, you now have a whole half circle that's just exposed.
Yeah.
Whereas you could probably take a half dome and put it right behind it, and it would close it up. It would look great.
Yeah.
Which honestly, that's probably what most people are going to do. They're probably just going to take some snot bricks and just put them right back there, and just put that dome piece right there, and bam! Now it's at that point, it would be a perfect A-wing. Darn near, without that lever, if you take the
Close to
lever out.
perfect
But
A-wing, yeah.
it would be almost a perfect A-wing. Somebody made a mock of that A-wing. It has the exact design of it, and it's fully sealed. And then Lego came out with this one, and the creator was joking like, "Oh, Lego stole my design," but he also said, "There's only so many ways that you can build an A-wing."
Yeah, it's true.
I agree with that. I mean, and at the end of the day, I feel like if I made something and then Lego came out with something that looks pretty similar to mine, I kind of be like, "Whoa, that's kind of cool." Be nice
Cool.
to get a shout out.
Yeah,
But
like, hey, we took inspiration from this. I wouldn't want any money for it, but I'd be like,
no,
oh, wow. Kind of immortalized
put me in the
Lego.
instructions.
Yeah.
Yeah, put me in the instructions. Just be like, hey, we saw this on da 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 da. We wanted
Yeah.
to incorporate it. Because can you technically own a Lego? I don't think you can. I think if you build something out of
It's
Lego
their
and Lego
bricks.
it's their bricks.
Yeah.
Because like I think if you design something, make it out of Lego, and then Lego goes, like
Well,
I don't think
they did do that. It's the what is it called? Where we got the Italian Riviera, we got Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, the design
icons.
program. Yeah, I guess
Oh,
icons.
Lego ideas. Lego
Ideas,
ideas.
yeah, where they like you submit it and they go, all right, if this gets enough crowdfunding, we will make it.
Yeah, but I think that one though. I think they do something for the people who made the sets though.
I don't know. I've never made a set and I've never looked into it.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think there's any reason to
regardless.
like pay them. You know, you're just building.
No. Yeah, they
But-
are.
Like you said, a little shout out. But again, we're getting straight away from it. Yeah, the new Smart Play stuff is okay. Yeah, so it is becoming a bit of a controversy in the community. One, because of the price. I don't remember the exact price of the set. I think it was like 160.
We're looking at $160 for the Emperor's throne room, with
Also-
a piece count of 962.
I don't like how the throne room is slowly getting downscaled. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of been the problem for a while though. Um I at, here's what I'm going to say about it. At least they still have the dome window
Yeah,
cuz eventually it's going to become a sticker.
yeah,
Eventually it's going to become a sticker.
yeah.
Um the X-wing for Luke, his X-wing is 581 pieces at $90. And then the TIE fighter is 473 pieces at $70. The only one that I think could possibly be worth the price is the TIE fighter. Now, it's still a little bit overpriced, but I understand that that smart play brick is probably expensive for Lego to make. It's
Yeah,
got lights, it's got a speaker, it has to be programmed, and it comes with a wireless charger, it comes with a charging cable. The charger itself is probably $20. It seems like for the TIE Fighter, Lego might have tried. It's a wireless charger. Those are kind of expensive.
yeah.
They also had to design that charger. Like here's the problem. Here's what we're looking at right now. Is I genuinely, I think Lego tried to make the TIE Fighter as cheap as they possibly could. I do. I actually genuinely think that. I think maybe for the throne room, it might have been a little bit over the top, and the X-wing I think for sure was a little bit over the top.
I think
Because you got to
Lego
remember
has a margin
the
to meet.
yes, I
Like,
think so too.
we have a few smaller sets, and then we have a big set. Here's our
Yeah,
big set. So that might be what the throne room is.
probably. Yeah, and it's probably exactly. And I mean, okay, here's let's just do the math here. Let's say that at 473 pieces, that would be about let's say we just a normal price set 473. That would be about $45, maybe 50.
Yeah.
It would probably be about a $50 set because they would round up. So $50 for the TIE Fighter. Put that smart brick in there. It's now 70. For the throne room, 962. They'd probably price that at about $99.
Yeah.
Probably round up to 100. It comes with two smart bricks. So let's say those are priced at $20 a piece. That would be $40. So it'd be 140. So that throne room's actually $20 too much. The X-wing, 581. It'd be about 60. Comes out to 90. So it adds an extra $30. So I would say on average, it looks like the smart brick is adding about $25 to the price.
Well, it comes with the charger. It comes with,
Comes with the
the
charger,
actual
comes with the
brick,
cable,
which
and
probably
it comes
has a
with the brick.
microchip in there, which are not easy to produce. I mean,
Well,
they're
no, all the
easy to produce,
tiles.
but
The tiles are the ones that have the chips in them. The
really,
brick itself is the reader.
what?
So the brick is the reader. So okay, so the tiles, you know how all these little red tiles, like the one on the back of R2,
Yeah.
and then the minifigures have the tiles inside of them. So the brick itself is a reader. So when it passes over that, or it gets near it, it senses it and then goes, okay, I need to play this sound and I need to do these lights.
Hmm.
And then if it stays there, then when you move it around, then it knows, okay, I need to make these noises. So like that's
Mhm.
how it knows when you're flying the ship. And then when you press the button, it actually so that button pushes the brick forward into a tile that has the blaster effects. It reads that and it goes, oh, okay, I need to make the blaster effects now.
Interesting.
Another thing people are seeming to forget, the minifigures have those chips inside of them as well. They're not going to be priced like normal minifigures. They're going to be more expensive.
Yeah.
You have, if I'm not mistaken, you have 4 smart minifigures in the throne room. You have Luke, you have Vader, you have the pilot, and then you have the Emperor. So
I think so.
they're,
Yeah.
they're all smart figures. So
Mhm.
that's probably also bumping up the price. And I can see right here, there's 5 smart tiles included in that set. In the X-Wing, you also have 5. In the TIE Fighter, you only have 1. So that's clearly affecting the price point because look at the TIE Fighter. It's only $20 more than what it should be, whereas the throne room is $60 more than what it should be, and then the X-wing is $30 more than what it should be, or 20, or yeah, 30. It'd be $30 more. So those tiles and the minifigures have to be affecting it, because I think that Luke and that R2, or no, not the Luke, or not the R2. The R2 has a tile. Luke and Leia both are smart figures, whereas R2 has the tile. The TIE Fighter, you only have one smart fig, and it's Vader. That's it. I don't believe that the Rebel is a smart
he's not.
smart fig. He's
Did
just
you
a
also
standard.
notice that they're shortening the capes?
Right as you said that, I just now noticed that Vader has a super short cape.
Yep.
I'm not very cool with that, actually. That sucks.
It does suck. So this also goes into...
It would make sense for the Vader... Okay, well, that's funny. So they didn't... Oh, you know what it is? I see why they did it. It's because Vader goes inside of a vehicle, and people have been complaining for years about the creasing problem with the capes.
Yeah.
So instead of... I like it. I like it. I like the shorter cape. I think it's a good idea. I know. I'm coming right out and saying it. I like the shorter cape if he needs to go inside of a vehicle. If he needs to go inside of a vehicle, I'm okay with it. It makes sense. But it's nice though, because if he has a shorter cape and you put him in the vehicle, it's not going to bunch up and look weird when he's sitting in the vehicle. It's going to look nice and it's going to stay flat. That way on a display side, because you're not going to see the bottom of his cape when he's inside the vehicle, you're going to see it around the shoulders. It keeps the nice display going.
I suppose,
right?
Yeah.
Whereas if you look in the throne room, he still has his normal size cape.
Honestly, the cape length has not been an issue for me. Putting it in any sets, I didn't care at all.
It hasn't necessarily been an issue per se. But I've noticed it. It's never bothered me, but I've noticed that like when I put like I put Darth Vader in the TIE bomber one time, and like you always have to like fold the cape back.
Yeah.
And then it leaves a crease. I mean, you can fix it, but there's always going to be that crease line on there now.
See, and yet again, this goes back to you can't please everyone with these, They're trying something new. It's the first iteration of it, and they're also trying to fix things, clearly. So,
yeah,
it can't fault them for that.
The cape idea is good. The cape idea is a good idea, I think.
Did you also know that these are not the only smart sets we're getting?
Yeah.
So we're
I
getting
did know that.
like 5
we're getting
other
Lego
ones?
City ones.
No, I'm talking Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I know we're getting a Millennium Falcon. We're
getting Luke Speeder. We're getting Mos Eisley Cantina.
We're getting Mos Eisley
without a Han Solo.
I have a gripe about. Yeah, well that's one, but I also have another gripe about the Mos Eisley. It's not even the right music.
It's not the right music. It's
at
not.
All. Look, Lego, we're trying to give you as much credit
as the most
as we can.
Iconic Star Wars music there is.
That's what everybody knows. That
Cantina
and Darth
Band.
Vader's Imperial March.
Yes.
Those are the two most known songs ever in Star Wars, and they didn't include it. Now, we were talking to Adrian about possibly programming these, and he said that he doesn't think that you can. But I think you can program the tiles, and then maybe the bricks are able to read it and then play that sound. So there might be a market for custom smart brick tiles or even custom smart bricks, because maybe somebody figures out how to tap into one. It has to be programmable. Even if there's not like oh, hey, Lego says you can, there's definitely a way to do it.
Yeah.
There's just got to be. I mean, there has to be a way to program it, whether there's an SD, because it's got to have some sort of storage. How does it know what sound to play?
Mm-hmm.
So you could probably go in there and go, hey, I want this tile for the band. I actually want it to play the Cantina Band.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really cool to see maybe some sort of build where somebody takes like the UCS Mos Eisley and incorporates the smart brick into it and have it actually play the music.
Yeah.
Like, I think this is a really good stepping stone to Mox. Truthfully.
Yeah.
I think
actually,
that if we can if we can figure out a way to program these bricks and put them into mocks, immediately I think it's going to be like a game changer. Because,
Yeah.
dude, imagine having like the UCS Millennium Falcon or something, which, look, I get it. Mocks aren't really like playthings. But just imagine having your Millennium Falcon sitting on a table. Your buddies are all there with you. And you're like, dude, check this out. And you go and put like Chewie and C-3PO on the table while they're playing the game, and it says the line.
Yeah.
And then you have like C-3PO walk into the cockpit, and Han Solo's sitting on one, and then it's like they
Never
do like
tell
their
me the
line, like, "Oh,
odds."
never tell me
Yeah.
the odds." Like, imagine doing that. That is so cool. Or even like having like Luke like turn his like helmet around and have him doing like the practice, and
Yeah,
then
and it
you know
has like
Obi-Wan.
the clashing noises from
Yeah,
like blocking. Yeah.
yeah. And that set is so big, you could easily incorporate and hide that stuff.
Oh my god, dude, can you imagine the price tag if Lego released that?
It would be terrible. It would be out of this world, because then they would
Yeah.
have to pay Disney for the lines too.
That'd be
Like,
insane.
it would be insane. It would easily be over $1,000 for the set, 100%.
So,
But it would be cool.
you know what's funny about all this? These sets, the new Lego Star Wars sets that are coming out, not the ones we just talked about with the throne room and the TIE fighter and the TIE advanced. The other 5 they were releasing later in a wave do not come with smart bricks. They come equipped to be able to use them. They don't come with them.
So is Lego going to be selling the smart bricks separately? Or are they
Probably.
telling you, well, they're going to have to, because what are they going to say? Oh, hey, no, you actually had to buy one of these 3 sets,
Hmm.
and then you buy those ones.
And I think
I doubt
only the brick can be charged, not the tile.
The brick is the only thing that has to be charged.
Are you sure?
The tiles don't need to be
Because
charged.
this was a topic. I watched a video about this with M&R, and he was like, something about how, like, at a certain point, like, there's a lifespan of these things. So if you charge the brick, then, you know, it'll read forever, whatever, you know. But I think it was the tile. I'm almost certain it was the tile.
I don't think so. It's probably the brick, because the battery is going to eventually go out. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
like any electronic. It's going to go out. You know that they've been doing this for a long time, right?
What are you talking about?
The smart brick. Not this version of the smart brick, but we've had these tiles before. The Super Mario stuff.
I don't know anything about that.
Okay.
I know it's like a track, isn't it?
Kind of, not really. It's like you can build like a level, and then it has the same tiles. Granted, these tiles are different. These tiles are different. On the Super Mario, it actually had a scanner on the top of it, or on the
Mhm.
bottom, I mean. And when you'd pass his legs over it, it would scan the tile and go, oh, okay, I know what tile this is. And then it would play the sound or whatever. It'd be like a coin, or it would be something.
Yeah.
That was like their building step. And then they were like, hey, check this out. We have this now. But you never had to charge. Well, I guess the tiles were scanned, so I guess it's not necessarily the same. Because it's not like this where it's a proximity based, like an RFID. This one was literally like a QR scanner, and it would scan the image on the tile, and then it would go, oh, I know what that is. But you could only do it if it was like in a certain spot. You couldn't like,
Yeah.
you know. But the tiles definitely don't need to be charged. I'm going to say that right now. It's definitely the smart brick, because all the tile is just an RFID chip. That's it. There's no battery. There's no nothing. It's just an RFID, and it just bounces the signal back to the brick and then goes, hey, this is what I am. And then the brick goes, oh, okay, I see it. That's all it is.
Well, either way, I think we're gonna run into the light up lightsaber issue.
I think that we will, but not at the same extent, because you weren't able to recharge those. You had
Yeah.
to change the battery out, and it would fuck up your minifig.
Yep.
If you changed out the battery, you'd pop it, you'd break it, you know. This is rechargeable wirelessly. Now, here's the thing, Lego. Now that you have a wireless charger, give us light up lightsabers again, because then we can just wirelessly charge the fucking figures on there. We should have gotten light up lightsabers in the throne room.
I would
We
have.
should have.
Dude, honestly,
I would have bought it immediately.
A lot more money for light up lightsabers.
If those lightsabers lit up, I would immediately buy it.
I would have pre-ordered it.
Oh yeah, easily. easily. Dude, if we got light up lightsabers again, I'd spend the $160,
Yeah.
no doubt. No doubt. But
It's
it
just a
doesn't have light
relic
up
of the past
lightsabers.
now. That's all it
So
is.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think enough people want it that Lego might be looking into doing it again. Especially because Light My Bricks, or it might not be Light My Bricks, but there's light up kits that you can put light up lightsabers on any minifig now. And they look really good.
Yeah, but then
The problem is the wire.
yeah.
But Lego already has the design to do the light up lightsabers again. They already know what they have to do to make it. The problem is they just don't know how to make it rechargeable yet. If they can figure out a way to make the minifigs rechargeable, fuck it. Put a USB-C in his back. I really don't care. If I can cover it up with a cape, I'll be fine. I actually genuinely don't care. I don't.
Yeah.
If that's what we have to do, if that is what we have to do in order to get light up minifigs again, I'll take it. I'll sacrifice the deal.
Yeah.
I will. I mean,
Just
that's the same thing that we're.
Make his head port like an auxiliary cable or something. Do whatever you gotta
Ooh,
do.
yeah. Like a little, like the dude. What if they
Mhm.
came out with the iPod shuffle charger where it was the headphone
Yep.
cable
Yep.
and just plug it right into his head? That would be That would be funny, actually. I would
it'd
respect
still
them
be a
if they did
stud.
that. It would still be a stud, yeah. They would probably have to design their own charger though at that point, but oh
Didn't
well.
they
who
just do
cares?
that?
No, they're using USB-C. The wireless charger, yes, is their own design because it's got like a slot. Which, can those chargers only do one brick at a time?
I don't
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it looks like it can only do one brick at a time, which that's kind of unfortunate for the throne room because the throne room comes with 2 bricks and 1 charger. Maybe it can charge 2. Maybe it can charge 2 at a time. But regardless, I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Absolutely. I don't like how for the product images they're really trying to make it seem like those lightsabers are lit up,
Yeah.
especially Vader's.
Yeah.
They're
They
trying
do the
really hard.
fast food commercial glow to it.
Yeah,
They
and
make
then as
the
it gets
burger look
closer,
really good.
yeah, yeah. But oh, that's kind of cool. So, well, I mean, it kind of blows, but it's also kind of cool at the same time. So, I'm looking at that, that little video that you can do where you slide it.
Yeah.
So, there's 5 smart play features in this set. 2 smart bricks.
Mhm.
So you can either do 2 smart bricks with Luke and Vader dueling. You can put one of the smart bricks behind the Emperor to have him do his jazz, whatever he's doing, right? Or you can take both of the smart bricks, put one in the A-wing, and then put one in the turret, and then as you're shooting with the A-wing at the turret like comes back or blows up or something.
Okay, wait, really quick.
That's actually kind of cool. That's
thing
actually
that
kind
they
of cool.
do with this is, like, if they have health. So if you're playing as
Really?
you're and your buddy are flying, like, say I'm flying a TIE fighter and you're flying an X-wing. The X-wing won't win every time. If it recognizes that I shot you 10 times and it loses health, it'll make an exploding noise.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
It's pretty cool. That's
actually kind of cool. That's a game changer. Hold on a second. You're telling me we have Lego like borderline laser tag?
Yes.
Okay. That is a game changer, and that completely changes everything now.
That's pretty cool.
If that is the case, if that's actually what we're doing, that is amazing, in my opinion, actually.
For kids, that's awesome.
For kids, that's... For adults, that's pretty awesome, too. What are you talking about, dude? You and I just... That'd be sick.
That'd be
Be game night. That would be pretty awesome. Here's the thing. We are huge advocates for playing with your stuff. Play with your toys, dude. Have a good life.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Absolutely.
Have fun. Dude, I don't care.
I mean,
don't
mine
care.
just sit on a shelf, but...
All mine
Dude,
sit on
look
the shelf,
at nothing has moved. Literally, nothing
Yeah.
has moved.
Yeah,
no,
all my stuff sits on a shelf now too.
Stuff
but...
has moved. Oh, speaking of stuff that's moved, Soundwave.
Soundwave. Soundwave is officially built. Now
Officially
you gotta,
built.
dude. It kind of sucks that you did Soundwave first and not Optimus,
Why?
because Soundwave is just so much of a better build.
I mean, I'm
It's
still
just so
excited
much
for
of a better
Optimus.
build. Optimus is really cool. And he's got some cool references for sure. It would have been probably better for you to build Optimus, be like, "Whoa, this is really cool," and then you build Soundwave, and he's like, "Whoa, this is really cool."
Can I
You're
talk
gonna go
about
now.
something
It's gonna
really
be
quick?
good.
One
Let's
thing
hear it.
really quick. I built this thing. The Bugatti Bolide. I built this thing. Okay? I
Well, the
will
Lego
say.
sticker is pretty cool.
I
Wow,
will say.
crazy. Is that sticker completely skewed sideways? Did you just give up
What, where?
the Lego one, or is it just the camera?
No, it's at an angle. It's
Oh,
it's on
okay,
a
gotcha,
curve.
gotcha. That's why.
So, I will say, this is a very cool set. Because if you look in there, I
It's
don't know
pretty
if you
neat.
can see it. Hold on, let me lift this flap up. You see, like, the little pistons in there moving. With the tires.
You can't really see it. Oh, tilt a little bit more. Tilt a little bit more.
There's a
There we go.
crankshaft in
Yeah,
there.
that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. This is the first Technic set I've had since that F1 car, and I think that's it. After building that, I will never buy another Technic set again. Ever. I will, if I get a Lego that is Technic, I'll be ever grateful for it. I will never go out of my way to buy a Technic set ever again. That was awful.
I'm gonna buy you the Technic crane that has like 1,300 pieces.
I wanted that crane so badly.
Dude, I did too. It's the only Technic set that I've ever saw and been like,
Yeah.
oh, I kind of want that.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, that
But
thing's
that
super
sucked
cool.
so much to build. So
Yeah, I was
much.
literally gonna call with you while you're building that, and you were
Because
going through it.
I'm terrible at building Legos sometimes.
Yep.
Sometimes I suck. Because I'll skip steps and I won't even know it. I'll go, alright, next page, and I'll go, what the hell?
Wait a minute.
Or I'll have like big
Where did those come
pieces
from?
at the end of the build when the next bag is ready. I'm like, wait,
Yep.
this isn't
Yep.
like a leftover piece. This is like a platform.
Yeah. I'll do that sometimes, and I'll be like,
Yes.
wait a minute, that piece is a little too exotic.
Yeah, I gotta go back like 15 pages and I'm like, oh man, I gotta take all this
Yep.
apart again. That
Yep.
happened like with every single bag, and there's 4 bags. There's 4 bags for that thing.
That's it?
4 bags. It took me like 6 hours to build it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
No more Technic. No more.
Yep.
Get rid of it.
No more Technic. Just get rid of it entirely.
Get rid of it.
Well, there goes our Technic audience. They're gone.
I mean, if I talk about Technic, it's gonna be because I'm slandering it and dragging it through the mud. I will never ever build another Technic set again. But I built the tumbler.
That is skill based though. There's 100% skill based.
100% skill based. It's
100% skill based.
skill based.
Because the Technic sets are very cool. They're very cool. Except for the Shelby Cobra, that looks terrible, and I'm gonna stand by that till the day I die.
The one that just came out.
No, the one that came out like a couple years ago was the green Mustang Shelby, the Shelby Cobra that came out, the GT 500 or whatever.
Yeah, didn't even look like a GT 500.
Not even close.
Yeah.
Not even close. All the rest of them looked great, but that Mustang looked terrible.
Yep.
Like the Ferrari, I think the Ferrari's goated. The Lamborghini, great set.
Mm-hmm.
The new Porsche that just came out, borderline gorgeous.
Are you talking about the big ones?
The big green Mustang.
Okay.
You know what I think translates really well to Technic? F1.
F1 in construction.
The F1 looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the Ferrari does look really good.
They look so good.
Well, the Ferrari, the silver one at Bricks and Minifigs.
That one was crazy.
Dude, I've never seen that before.
I've never seen that set before, which I'm kind of curious what that is.
Yeah. So we went to Bricks and Minifigs. I picked up some new minifigs. I also went to a store. I have a Lego store right behind my house. That's fucking awesome.
Found it.
Secondhand Lego store, not the actual Lego store. I'd be broke if the actual Lego store was right behind my
Oh
house.
God, dude, that'd be terrible. We should move to Roseville. Just be like right next to it.
Hell no! You think I got the money to move to Roseville?
You
No.
definitely want to have the money after moving there. Dude,
Dude,
we'd be going to the Lego
after
store after
this,
work like every day.
I don't have the
Yeah.
money to go move to Roseville. I don't have the
Yeah.
funds.
Yeah. Not gonna happen.
I just flexed.
Dude, if my Legos were in a panable view, I'd blow your collection out of the water.
You would. You
I'd
have
blow your
way
collection.
more themes than I do.
Oh yeah. Well, and that's understandable too. Like I have the Daily Bugle, I have the Avengers Tower, I have the UCS Jango Fett, I have the UCS Razor Crest, I have the DeLorean, I have the Black Pearl, I have a bunch of playscale sets. And then I also do like the busts. I also do other themes. Like I do Ninjago, all of it. Like the only one that I don't really have a lot of is Lego City, but I do have and then all my Speed Champion cars too. But I also have like the yellow delivery truck that which I think is probably one of my favorite Lego City sets of all time.
It's pretty cool.
It's a pretty cool set. So the silver F1 car that we were talking about is the Silver Champion by Lego Technic, set number 8458. Gorgeous looking set, crazy looking. Love the silver. I love the chrome on it. I guess it's not chrome, but it's silver.
It was enormous.
It was enormous, and they wanted like $200 for it built too. It was pretty expensive, which I'm kind of curious how much it's going for.
Also, we saw the
Oh, that's why.
How much is it?
New, it's going for $1,200. Used, it's going for $200 flat. Whoa. It might have actually been a good deal to buy that.
We also saw the Star Destroyer, the big one.
The UCS one, yeah.
UCS one at Bricks.
I finally got to see it in person built.
Me too. Yeah. Kind of smaller than I expected.
Yeah, and not as big as I expected it at all. I expected at least another 5 inches on that thing for sure.
Yeah. I
like,
mean,
for sure.
It was definitely impressive. It was most certainly
it's massive.
A UCS
it's
set.
Still huge. Oh,
it's
yeah.
Huge.
It's huge, but it just wasn't as big as I was expecting it to be.
Very gray. It's very gray.
Yeah, it's just gray. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just
I
gray.
don't know what else you would do with it, but yeah.
I've seen a lot of people use it as like, so they would hang it from like their ceilings and then have like their play scale sets like behind it and kind of like do like a forced perspective. Which I think is cool.
This play scale sets actually look smaller in the distance.
They look smaller in the distance.
Yeah.
They're trying to do like a forced perspective, which I think is really cool. Or they try to do it like the Star Destroyer is really far away, and then like you're actually like close up to the ships. To kind of give it like that scale, because I mean, in order for something to even be close to, I mean, I think a stud isn't even the size of a like. X-wing.
No, they scaled it. They scaled it with the Tantive.
The Tantive 4?
Yeah.
The midi scale one or the UCS one?
There's a set out there. I don't know if
I think it's the midi scale one.
Huh?
That's in scale. The midi scale, the Starship Collection.
The Tantive 4?
Yeah.
Is in scale with the UCS Star Destroyer?
Even then, I think it's too big.
No, I'm talking about they made like a micro build that attaches to it.
Oh yeah. It comes with the UCS Star Destroyer.
Yeah, that's the scale of it.
Yeah.
It's like 3 or 4 studs long. It's super tiny.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so not even a single stud is the size of an X-wing.
What?
Okay, so if you're looking at the UCS Star Destroyer, okay, look at that scale.
Yes.
A single stud, if you put one stud on it, it would still be bigger than an X-wing.
I don't
if it was
so,
to scale.
But maybe.
No, you don't think so?
No.
You think like 2 studs would be like an X-wing?
Probably.
Or really?
Probably.
Maybe.
Maybe I don't know anything about what I'm talking about. That's also true.
Didn't they do that in the UCS Venator where we saw like the interceptors and they were like a single stud?
There's because the Venator the front's open.
Yeah.
The flaps open like that. and you can see
Yeah.
inside the landing area. You can see gunships. They have like 4 little gunships in there.
Isn't there also like a yellow one and then a red one to show like Obi-Wan and Anakin?
Probably, I don't know. Haven't built
Don't
it
you
yet.
have the Venator? Oh yeah, you have it though.
You want me to go grab it? I'm not pulling that thing out. It's enormous.
Mhm.
Dude, it's heavy.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
It's gigantic. I remember when I got the Razor Crest and had to carry that thing out of the Lego store. It's
Yeah.
awful. And I had to go to all of the other stores with Joyce.
Yeah, no one talks about how much
So,
it sucks to haul around a UCS set.
dude, I think the heaviest set that I was hauling around was the Avengers Tower for sure.
Really?
For sure. Dude, well, so I got it and it was in the shipper box. And then they were like, "Oh, we don't have any handles for you." I was like, "Oh man." So, dude, I
You
was
really
literally
wanted that
carrying.
big bag, huh?
Well, no, so for sets that are in the shipper boxes, they just have handles that get taped on. They just
Oh.
tape it onto the shipper box, and then it basically is like the bag. It's pretty secure. It does stay on there.
Hmm.
But the problem is they didn't have any, so I'm just hauling this big ass box around, just carrying it like this, and just carrying it through the mall and going to like Sephora or
Why
wherever
didn't
the
you just
fuck we went.
take it back to the car real quick?
I tried, but well, the problem is all the stores we were going to were on the way out. So it was like, oh, hang on, let's go in here real quick. And I'm just like, dude, there was like lines on my arms just
Yep.
like cutting into my skin.
Yep.
Worth it. I was so happy that I got that set.
Yeah, you
I
like
love
making
that
a bunch
set.
of blue windows?
That was
How
definitely
many
the worst.
windows? How many windows?
A lot. A
Yeah.
lot. I mean, the whole front of it is all window.
Yeah.
And then the whole back of it is all window. And then the whole top of it is all window.
How many actual bricks do you think are in that build?
Like not including windows?
Not including windows.
Probably a couple thousand for sure.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta have the main structure internally.
Yeah, well, you have the main structure internally, you have the street, you have all the detail, and then you have all the rooms, and then you have like the micro build Quinjet. I mean, you've got a bunch of stuff in there. I mean, there's still a lot of detail. I actually really like that set. I did modify it because the instructions wanted you to have the windows like blown out and having the Hulk hanging from it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want that. I wanted it to be nice and flat, so I did modify it a little bit. But you can modify it with the bricks that are included.
That's pretty
Actually,
cool.
it saves you a couple of bricks instead. So you take a couple of them out, put the window in, and then you put a tile on top, and bam, it's
Totally
perfect.
normal.
Totally normal. And then you have like a handful of pieces left over. I think there's like 3 or 4. Because I did not want the Hulk hanging from the window. I wanted it to be nice and clean. That was kind of my gripe with the Daily Bugle. I really didn't want that window to be blown out, but unfortunately they didn't include anything to make it not blown out. But
Dude, when you move, it's gonna be atrocious.
yeah. Thank God the Daily Bugle's modular, and I can break it down.
Whoa. That's
Yep.
nice.
So floor by floor I can do that. You know it's not modular?
Hmm.
Any of my other sets.
I'll take the Bronco over there. Bronco's
Will you?
tall. It's very tall.
It is tall. It
So.
is tall. If we could do that, that'd be sweet. Just put all the Legos in the Bronco, and then I'll put all my other crap in the U-Haul.
Yep. Man. Well, yeah, but it's been an eventful week for me of building. I've been building a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what else I have up there. I have some of the Spider-Man sets up there with Venom and
Oh, yep.
the
We did
trade
build those.
set. I've been building a lot of Legos. There's a bunch of boxes right there that I have yet to throw
You have
away.
a lot.
I have
We have a lot to go through.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Right now, I'm working on the Lego Spider-Man, Spider-Man versus Oscorp set. Been slowly working on that. Very cool set. I think it's a very cool play set for sure, because I mean these builds are pretty small. This is like Eddie Brock's apartment and then like the supermarket. I think that these are cool play sets. I really got them for the minifigs, truth be told. I really wanted the Eddie Brock minifig with the Venom hanging over his shoulder. I thought that was a very cool design.
It's pretty sweet.
The Spider Woman that came in that set with like this symbiote style suit is very cool.
Yeah.
Um, which let's see, did Lego? Oh no, Lego put boobies on this one. I was kind of hoping that they didn't because then I could use it to make like a Spider-Man symbiote suit, but not gonna be feasible.
You see that Lego is not going to be printing the hourglass shape anymore.
Oh, are they done doing that now?
Yeah, they're done doing that.
Oh man, come on, dude.
God, this is terrible. Oh, you know
My
what?
Spider Woman still has it. We're good.
I'm actually pretty excited to talk about this.
Wait, real quick.
Go ahead.
I just want to touch on this. Stop giving us this minifig. Please, for the love of God.
The hooded Miles Morales.
I'm so sick of it, dude. It's the same minifig over and over and over again. He came in the Daily Bugle set. He came in the Venom Mech set. He came in this set, the Oscorp one. He came in... Dude, I have like probably 7 of him because of all the different sets he came in. You know what I only have one of? Miles Morales that... Well, now I have 2 because I picked that one up from Randy. But that one that I got in the new mech that came out, this mech right here, I only have one new Miles Morales that doesn't have a hood. And oh my god, I wanted him more than I wanted Spider-Man 2099. Granted, I really wanted Spider-Man. Dude, it's just the same minifig over and over again. Like, Into the Spider-Verse created like this new look for Miles, and I get that he's had that look before, but Miles Morales' suit is so cool. A black suit with like the red like webbing and the spider, dude, it just looks so cool, and they just keep giving us this exact same minifig over and over again. I'm tired of it.
What do you think? What theme do you think is worse for like, from a consumer's point of view, Marvel or Star Wars?
From a consumer's point of view, Star Wars for sure. 100%.
I don't know enough about Marvel to make a claim.
Marvel really does try to appeal to everybody, as you can see with like the Marvel busts and like the statue that's coming out, and then Marvel has like the big Hulkbuster set, which Star Wars does too. Star Wars has the helmets. Star Wars is rumored to be coming out with a bust this year, a couple of them, which we'll see. Those will be cool. But Marvel seems to take a lot more risks. Marvel almost seems like the tester, right? They're like, hey, let's try these out. And then they do really well. And then Star Wars is like, okay, we'll do that too. Like, we had the Marvel heads first, if I'm not mistaken. We had like the Iron Man head, we had the Venom head, Carnage, Spider-Man, and then Star Wars got it.
Batman got one too.
Batman did get one, and his is cool because it can either be just the cowl or you can put the face on it. That one was cool. And then it was like, okay, now we're doing busts, right? Oh, now Star Wars is going to do busts. The only thing that Marvel did, or Star Wars did first, was the C-3PO statue, and now Marvel's doing the Iron Man statue, which looks pretty good. It really sucks that Iron Man's face doesn't translate well to Lego ever. Like the helmet, it just never looks good.
Yeah,
dude.
the helmet sucks. On the minifig, it sucks.
Oh, no, the minifig, I think it looks great.
I don't know, man. It looks so weird.
Well, the old Iron Man, are you talking about the old one or the new one?
Maybe it's the old one. I don't know. He kind of looked like Megamind.
Oh, well, the old one was like the big head. Okay, so here, we'll do a comparison right now. So, this is the old style of head, where it was like big and bulky. And it was like molded, right?
Yeah.
So there's that one. And I don't think I actually have any new Iron Man figures over here right now. No, I don't. But the new one, it's a lot more flat on the front, and it's printed now. Like the whole thing is printed. Versus it being like molded back then. Which, I'm going to be honest, I've always preferred this helmet.
Really?
Yep. This is nostalgic for me. In my opinion, it looks better. It looks like Lego. and I think we need to start going back to it because the new ones, don't get me wrong, there's so much potential with the new ones with the printing elements, and that is fine. I'm okay with that. I like the old ones. The old ones just, I don't know, they're nostalgic, they look cool. They've got that iconic look to them. Like, that's Lego Iron Man.
Yeah.
And the new ones just don't scream that to me. The new ones scream like, oh, it's just a generic helmet that we're going to use some other places, and we're just going to print Iron Man's face on it. Like,
Yeah.
this is molded. This is molded. Like, the eyes are molded, the mouth is molded, all of it's molded and then printed. The new one just has a flat mold, and then it just prints the detail over the top of it. When that gets scratched and dinged up, it's just going to be nothing there.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, when you're a kid, the eyes are protected because it's really deep in there. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But I think it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Well, really quick, I want to cover one thing.
Go ahead.
Well, actually, no, I can cover it during the segment. I can cover it during.
Okay, actually, there's one thing I do want to cover. I got my first major misprint on total accident. But
Wait.
what?
Which one are you talking about? Sticker?
I'm talking about Batman. No, I'm talking about Batman.
Oh, his eyes.
Yeah, so I got the Battle Ready Batman from the Lego Movie 2. It's not the $100 one, it's the $10 one. But I didn't really care. I thought he just looked really cool. He was at Bricks and Minifigs, and I picked him up. Once I got home, I was looking at him, and I was like, his eyes are, like, really small. Like, that's really weird. So I took his cowl off, and you know how it's got that print on his head that goes, like across his
Band?
forehead?
Yeah.
Well, it should be even on the sides of his head, like the black. It should end here, and then the eyes should literally be directly above his eyes, so it's in line with the mouth. It's completely shifted over to here. It's like completely shifted over.
Pretty funny.
And it's pretty funny. And I think that that's cool because that's different. Like, oh, it's a Batman minifig. He's got like misprinted eyes. That's cool. Now, I'm going to cover this really quick because now that you reminded me. So not only did I have a set that was missing an entire bag, not only did I then open a different set that day and I was missing one of these pieces, well, I just started on this Oscorp thing. I have a misprinted sticker, and that spider is shifted all the way over. All the way over.
That would kind of annoy me. It's not that big of a deal, but it would really annoy me.
It's really not that big of a deal. It's just, it's literally been every set that I open. There's been a problem. It's been one after the other.
Yeah.
Like, it's been a whole bag is missing. There's a piece missing. Now there's a misprinted sticker. Like, it's literally just been like one after the other. I get that I have awful, terrible luck, and that's probably all it is. But to me, it's just ridiculous. I think we're starting to I'm starting to reach my breaking point at this point.
Yeah. I mean, I think something's been going on with Lego, man. I don't know. Quality
Something's
control has
been going
stopped
on.
or something, because that... Well, actually,
Quantity over quality. They're just pushing stuff out.
The DeLorean that I got a long time ago, and that was missing a piece. But
yeah,
it's kind of crazy that for the first time I ever was missing a piece, it was when you started missing pieces too.
Yep.
Kind of weird.
Also, just want to touch on this really quick. This should be fucking printed, not a goddamn sticker. This is huge. This should be printed.
Why do I feel like you're talking to the customer support guy?
Adrian, no, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But it should be printed. Please.
I really hope that goes on one big brick and not separate bricks.
I don't think Lego does that. I don't think they've ever done a sticker that goes across because they've always done stickers that are broken up. No, they've always done it like broken up. If it goes across, like if there's like two bricks and it's got one image that needs to go together, they always cut it in half. Just like in the Ninjago set with the prophet thing, the prophecy.
This is kind of old. I think, remember the Shell gas station?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that one actually has that. Where
the
it's
Shell gas station,
printed
did
across.
it have stickers?
Yeah. Because I'm almost certain. Because it was like printed across, and I remember trying to pull it off, and then it was like a bend to it.
Let's see. I'm assuming you're talking about like the service station, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh man.
oh, maybe. But
Yeah.
that was back in like
Yeah.
1970 something though. That
Yeah, it
was
was a long
a
time ago.
long time ago. We can't really count. They don't do that anymore, is what I should say. I've never gotten a set where I've been like, wait, this sticker goes across. Here's what I will say though. Would that really be the worst thing in the world? Because I feel like it would look a lot better that way. If you had a sticker that would go across multiple bricks, I feel like it would look better.
Because then you
No?
can't take the bricks apart. Then you just have the sticker.
That's yeah, see that's the problem. Well then there you go. Lego will never do anything where you can't pull the bricks apart. That's like their number one rule. You can't they don't permanently affix stuff.
Hmm.
So
The
that's probably
craggle.
why they don't do literally we had a whole movie based upon this because it ruins the creativity. You know what? You know Lego used to make you like cut stuff? Do you remember that?
Cut stuff?
They used to make you cut things. So there was like this tubing. It was like ribbed all the way down. It was like a tube, and they did it. It was for like bigger sets though, like back in the day. And you'd have
Oh,
to snip it. You'd have to cut the tube into like the perfect like length
I think
and
I
hook
know
it
what
up.
you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like an air intake tubing.
yeah. And
Yeah.
it was like super long, and it was like, hey, you have to cut it, and then you'll use it twice or whatever.
Yeah.
And then obviously Lego doesn't do that anymore, and now they mold it the correct size because
Yeah.
which I like that. I like that they were like, okay, hold on, this is becoming like a model kit versus like a toy.
Yeah.
Which, but at the end of the day, Legos are toys. It doesn't matter if you have a 4+ set or a UCS set. It's a toy. It, they need to be somewhat.
Yeah.
There needs to be a formula, and it needs to stay the same. It shouldn't matter if it's 10,000 pieces or 100 pieces. Like we just got to keep it the same. And I like that they just actually take the time to mold it and do that type of stuff.
Well, should we get into it?
But I think it's time for everybody's favorite segment. What's our time at right now? What are we looking
We're
at?
at technically 57 minutes right now.
Okay, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'll kick us off. All right. My set of the week is the yellow delivery truck. Touched on this a minute ago, but we're going to go into detail on this one. The theme is Lego City, set number 60440. It was released in June of 2024. It is still out. It's not retired yet. There's 1,061 pieces. Comes with 4 minifigs. Play features. There's actually a good amount of play features for this guy. So the forklift has a rubber band, and you'd press down on the forks, and it lowers it, and then you go into a pallet. When you let go, it'll lift the pallet up, and then you can wheel it. And then all sides of the trailer open, so the side and then the back all opens up, which is very cool. And it just gives you access to all of it. One thing, it's not necessarily a play feature, but it kind of helps with the playability of this set. Inside of the trailer, there's little, like, I guess, like slots that kind of stick up so that when you put the pallet on it, it doesn't slide around in the trailer. It just stays there, which I think is really, really cool. Because if you were a kid playing with this set and you're driving around and, kids are kind of rough, those pallets would just like flop around and fly and click and clack. And I think that them putting that slot on there is really, really cool. The top of the truck opens up. You can take it off and you can see like the driving area, and then you can see there's actually a sleeping area in the back of the semi truck, which I think is really cool.
It's pretty cool.
The hood pops open. You can fold it forward just like a regular semi truck. And then there's the engine in there, which if I remember correctly, the engine build was actually kind of nice. It looked good. And then it comes with a hot dog stand, which I would count that as a play feature. It's a nice little, take your minifig over your driver to go pick up a hot dog while the forklift driver is unloading it. Maverick, it's literally us. It's literally us. So the retail price, as of right now, it's $99.99, which I think is a pretty good price. Yeah, but for 4 minifigs, and it comes with a really good build. Also, Oh, I don't remember now, but I'm pretty sure that the cab or the trailer, pretty sure those are printed tiles. With the Lego, I think it's all printed,
That's
if I'm
pretty
remembering
cool.
correctly. It's a big print. It's a very big print. Yeah, I don't think they're stickers. I'm pretty sure that those are printed. I'd have to go look at mine to be for certain, but I'm pretty sure they're printed. It's been a while since I've touched mine. The current aftermarket price right now is $113.99. It is on back order right now, which
Oh, that's why. I was like, how the hell is
it's on
there an
back order.
aftermarket price?
It's on back order, which that's why I checked because, oh, excuse me. I figured since it was on back order, there's going to be an aftermarket price, so there is an upcharge of $15, whatever. I do own this set. My thoughts on interactivity for a truck, perfect. I think
It's
it's
pretty
perfect.
good.
It's a pretty good truck. Great. Well, I'll touch on that in a second. But the trailer aspect of it, perfect. Forklift, perfect. It's perfect. The only thing that would make the forklift better, but it wouldn't necessarily be better, this would just be completely opinion based, is if instead of a rubber band, it was a crank with a rope. And then you could turn it to lift it or, do
Different
that to lower
heights.
it. Because different heights. Because, so as we know, you're not allowed to travel with your forks above the ground. My forklift is permanently stuck in the raised position because, well, the rubber band makes it that way. You can always unhook the rubber band, I guess. But it would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying, I get it's for kids. I get it's for kids. It's not that serious. But for me, I would like for the forks to be down. It looks nicer to me. Anyways. I knew what you were about to say. I know. This is purely opinion based. Now, build rating, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I think the truck looks gorgeous. I think the truck looks amazing, or the cab, the trailer looks amazing. The forklift, great build actually. It's got nice weight to it. It's like actually got a counterweight, so when you put pallets on it, it doesn't tip over.
So messed up.
It is pretty messed up. It's pretty bad. Now, the what's really really cool about this set is the Legos that are inside the pallet are real Lego sets.
Really?
They're real Lego sets, and I actually have a couple of them. So
Okay, that's pretty
inside, there's
cool.
one of the spaceship ones from the new space stuff that came out like a couple years ago,
Yeah.
and it's the spaceship that you can like press the button and the wings all fly open and it flies and everything. I have that set, and I bought it like right around the same time. I bought that ship set first, and then got the truck. Dude, I remember opening it up and seeing it in there, and I was like, "Whoa! I have that set."
Yeah.
Like it was really really cool. And dude, if I was a kid, I would have been like freaking out. I would have been like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god, I had that set. I had that set." Um, the minifig rating, I'm gonna give it a 6. They're pretty generic Lego City. They're normal. There's not really anything too special about them. There is one interesting thing. So the person who's like running the hot dog stand,
Mm-hmm.
um, that person actually has a hearing aid. And that was what I was telling you about how Lego's being a lot more inclusive and kind of doing like, people with different disabilities doing like the hearing aid or the prosthetic arms or legs and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Truthfully, I really do. Because imagine being a kid and you have a disability of some kind, whether or not you wear hearing aids or you have prosthetic limbs or something, and there's a minifigure that has a hearing aid or a prosthetic.
Can make you.
That's you.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, that's what we've always wanted, is a minifigure that looks like us or is
Yeah.
like us.
Yep. I was just thinking about these the other day.
Yeah. And so I think that that is such a good thing for Lego to do. Not to glaze it or anything, but I think it's really cool.
Yeah.
So my overall rating for this set is going to be a 9 out of 10. I didn't want to drop it too low because of the minifigs. The minifigs would have brought the average down, but this set deserves the 9 out of 10 easily. I think it's such a cool thing, and it really makes me want to buy the delivery van that's just came out because it goes hand in hand with them. And
Yeah.
I'm really curious to see if those Lego like the Lego set pieces, or like the the little ones. I wonder if they're new sets. Like if we're
They
gonna
got
see like
updated.
new Lego City, like they
Yeah.
got updated. Yeah, that would be really cool.
Yeah.
If they're the same ones, whatever. Like I'm not gonna be too upset about it. But it comes with so many of those printed pieces, though. By the way,
I saw that. There is
it
quite a
comes
bit
with a
in there.
lot. Yeah, like all of the blue, those are the pieces. Like they're not like studs, and then they just sit on top to simulate like those sets. No, they're actually on there. The pallet build is pretty good. They're pretty decent. It's just like a normal pallet. Um, I do like the detail that the forklift has a strobe light on the top. I think that's kind of cool. So for the forklift, it's kind of interesting. So the overhead guard
Hmm.
actually folds. It folds backwards,
Yeah.
and that's how you get the minifig in and out.
Pretty cool.
Kind of want to make a white or like a beige forklift.
You could just paint it.
No, I don't want to paint the brick.
Yeah.
It feels illegal.
Just
It
get a
feels illegal
custom
to
one.
me. Or I could just order the bricks and then build it myself.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about doing.
Well,
I'm
you mind
excited
if
for
I
this
get into
one.
mine?
Yeah.
So, my set of the week. Hold on. It's like a loud screeching noise going on. Anyways,
I don't hear it.
my set of the week is the Separatist Spider Droid. Um,
Very cool.
it's from the Star Wars theme, obviously. Set number 7681, released in 2008. And, well, forgot that piece of information. I think it retired in 2000. It has 17-month shelf life. So it'd be like 2010. Um,
It was retired in 2009, end of 2009.
2009. All right.
Yep.
Piece count of 189 pieces with 5 minifigs. Came with a B1 battle droid, standard. Um, also came with a battle droid commander with like the yellow torso.
Yep.
Regular Phase 1 clone, and it came with Phase 1 Commander Fox. Pretty cool.
Very cool.
And a regular Super Battle Droid. Um, I don't know, this set didn't really have a lot to it. This was pretty early Star Wars, like the
Yeah.
Clone Wars kind of deal. The only real thing about this set that you can do is like it swivels, like the guns turn and it walks.
This is a little bit late in the Clone Wars, wasn't it?
I mean,
'Cause
yeah, but this is like building techniques though. This is pretty early.
Yeah, totally, 100%.
Um, it retailed for $30, which is about $45 in 2026. I don't know if I'd pay $45 for this, but
No.
it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I'm also blinded
Us,
by nostalgia.
us realizing that Lego Star Wars has always been overpriced.
Yeah,
And it's just the inflation that's really showing us.
yeah. The current aftermarket price, sealed, new in box, is $373.79.
Crazy.
I do own this set. I actually recently just got this set. I didn't buy it new in box. There's the instructions right there. The reason why I got this set was one, because I owned it when I was a child. It was one of my favorite sets. Unfortunately, it was lost to the bin. I did find the legs for the Spider Droid though. That's it.
That's
No
pretty
clones, no Commander Fox, no battle droids. But so I got it for $130 built. And the reason why I got it is because I'm trying to collect all the Phase 1 commanders. The main ones, though. Not, I mean, the other ones, I'll be happy if I get them, but I don't even know if they made them. I want Gree, Fox, Cody, Rex, and... Wow, I'm forgetting the other one. Wow.
Fox?
Completely. Gree, Fox, Cody, Rex. Wow.
Blythe isn't a commander, is he?
Yeah, but I don't think he is in a Phase 1. Wow, I cannot believe I forgot about them. That's crazy. Fake fan.
Hold on.
It's the main 5 clone commanders.
Um, Is it the yellow guy
That would be
that you're
Bly.
forgetting? He's a phase 1.
He
He's a phase 1
does?
commander. Yeah, he has a phase
Oh,
1.
well, I'm getting that one then. Um, so,
Oh, Byron, you want to know something funny?
huh?
Remember that clone that I have, the green one?
The
That
yeah,
I think he's the commander because I'm looking at this clone and I'm remembering having this minifigure when I was a kid.
the light green one that you showed me.
Yeah.
It's not Commander.
Are
Commander
you
green
sure?
is like a dark green.
I'm looking at the photo of this. No, 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 no. There's a light green commander.
If it came in that battle pack, it's not that guy.
Hold on. I'm going to send you this photo. Obviously, you can't look at it right now, but you can take a look at it later. But I remember having this guy.
In any case, yeah, I'm trying to collect all the Phase 1 commanders. Because I've grown a recent love for Phase 1. Didn't like it for the longest time. And my
Commander
eyes have
Wolf.
been opened. Wolf, thank you. Thank you. Um, Thoughts on interactivity? I love this. As a kid, this set was awesome. It was like one of the bigger sets that I had. And I thought it was sick.
Very
Build
cool.
rating, I'm gonna be honest, it's not that great. It's pretty cool,
Really?
but
I
it's not that great.
I actually like it.
I like it, but I think that Lego could do better. And
I
that's
mean,
why I'm giving it a 6.
I
Um,
feel like there's really only so many ways you can really do that droid. I mean, honestly, I'm looking at a picture of the spider droid right now. I think that it's spot on. I mean, it's close. It's very close. They definitely can do better, but it looks darn close. Oh, there's an updated one that
yeah,
looks way better.
yeah.
Yeah, it does look a lot better. Never mind. Okay, I retract my
Um,
statement. I retract my statement.
my minifig rating for this is an 8 out of 10. Um, the only reason being that, um, I don't know, man. They weren't all there. There was no leg printing. Um,
Yeah, it would have been cool to
uh,
see the blue B2 battle droid in this set, but that thing would have made that set go to like
it would have made
$500.
sense though. Would have made
It would have
sense.
made sense. Yeah, yeah. It
Um,
would have. Because that would
but
have been. This is Genosha, right?
yes,
Yeah.
which is weird. What is Fox doing there? He's Coruscant guard. Um,
Had to include him somewhere.
I guess so. Yeah, definitely
Because they
not put
didn't
him
have a
on a
gunship back
Coruscant.
then, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Did they have a gunship back then?
The
A Coruscant guard ship?
Coruscant guard, no, but there was plenty of other things he was
Yeah, there's
featured in.
regular gunship. Oh, okay. Well,
Um,
what are you gonna do?
Overall rating, I gave it an 8 out of 10. I am blinded 100% by nostalgia for this. I don't care to admit it.
Honestly, reasonable. I
Yeah.
mean, the Commander Fox, he's a great minifig. I'm hoping that we see some new Phase 1 commanders next or this year,
This
because
year.
this year's Attack of the Clones, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Lego, please give us Phase 1 commanders again. Please, we're begging. Give us
Mhm.
more Phase 1 commanders. We will eat that up. We will eat it up.
I just want Phase 1 clones.
Yeah, I just want Phase 1 clones again. And I've told you this before. The Phase 1 clones are my favorite. I love the Phase 1 clones.
Yeah, you kind of
Because
opened
that's
my eyes to that.
well, because when I was a kid, like remember the helmet and the gun
Mhm.
that you would get, like,
Yep.
dude, like that's the media was always pushing the Phase 1 stuff.
Yeah.
Phase 2 wasn't really that popular because Star Wars: The Clone Wars hadn't gone to Phase 2 yet. They were
Yeah.
still stuck in the Phase 1 stuff for a long time.
Yep.
Wasn't until the later seasons we started seeing Phase 2. So I always grew up with the Phase 1 stuff, and I loved it. I loved the Phase 1 stuff. I still do. I used to not like the Phase 2 design at all, but it grew on me, and now I really like it, especially Rex's company. I love the blue.
Mhm.
501st is just goated.
Yep.
It's just goated. Yeah, I just hope that Lego gives us more Phase 1 clone stuff. Dude, we need like a Lego insider. We need like somebody that works at Lego to be like, oh hey, by the way, here's a rumor. Oh, okay.
We do. Or somehow, some way, by dumb luck, we get into LAN.
Okay. That would be really cool, and I would love to do that, but we are not big enough for that yet.
No, I
Nowhere
know, of
near.
course not.
Nowhere
We're
near.
also not the kind of people that Lego would put up there. With how
You
much
know,
we
you'd be.
cuss, no way.
Yeah, we definitely have to start censoring ourselves like
Yeah.
a lot. Which, if we got into LAN, I'd put I'd slap a sensor on
Oh,
immediately. I'd be a
yeah.
good boy. I'd be a
Yeah.
good boy, dude. If they're like, hey, we're gonna send you the UCS Mandalorian N1 Starfighter.
I
Frick!
love Lego.
Darn! Yeah. Like, dude, oh yeah, immediately.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, it'd be Glaze Central.
oh yeah, dude, I'd be a corporate shell, dude. I'd sell out immediately. Dude, for free Lego, I'd sell out so fast.
Oh, yeah.
Until they release something really bad, and then I'm like, okay, there's no way I could defend this. I'm gonna
Well,
lose viewers if I do this,
you
dude.
could just do what M&R did.
Where he's like kind of glazing, but he's also like,
Well,
well,
he
here's
was
my
part of
issues.
LAN until I think he either left or they kicked him out. And now he's
I
just
think
like,
he
fuck this. Lego sucks. And he just,
he was the
every
guy.
time they
He's the guy
drop
with that mock, right? That we were watching.
that, no,
He's the
that's 5 loathing clones.
okay, but he's still in land though.
I don't think
Yeah, he is.
he might
He is in
be.
land because he was talking about if you should or shouldn't join. Remember?
Yeah.
And so he is still in land, and but he gives his honest answers though. That's the thing. He does give
Yeah.
out his honest answers.
Well, that's the
You could
thing
be
about
those guys.
LAN. They apparently you can and are um, encouraged to give honest answers, but
They do.
it's
It's
not
just
meant
you
to be
can't
like
be like,
spiteful or bashful. It's
yeah. It just needs to be
constructive
honest.
criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it would be really cool if they did this instead, or I really think that this is overpriced. It would be better if it was like $80 instead
Yeah.
of 100. Yeah. Which I think we could probably do that, but I don't think we could do it in a podcast setting. I
No.
don't. I think it would have to be videos,
Yeah,
which
videos, and
wouldn't
I would have
necessarily.
to like have the set in front of me.
Oh well, yeah. But and Lego, if you want to send us smart play,
Yep.
we'll tell you about it. Um, it would be cool. I'd definitely be willing to do something like that, where if we started to make like videos, or
Mm.
maybe even like TikToks with like the LAN program, because I know a lot of the LAN stuff is TikTok based now.
Yeah.
I feel like Lego might be starting to kind of like get away from the YouTube side and start going to like quick view stuff.
Yeah. Short
Just
form
because,
content is taking off.
unfortunately, I'm still always gonna look at reviews on YouTube because I actually like taking my time and getting to look at sets. Instead of feel like all the information's being uploaded into a Neuralink, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lego, reach out if you want some cool local guys to join your LAN.
Local guys.
We're local to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're low key, We're low key. Let us know.
Well, I think we get into the second part of our
I think we get to the second part.
segment.
I think I have to grab mine.
Yeah.
I think I have to grab him. All right, guys. Ugh. My minifigure of the week is Deadpool.
I'm gonna grab mine too.
Yeah, you should grab yours. So, while he's doing his thing, I'll talk to you guys about my minifig of the week. So, my minifigure is Deadpool. His first appearance was in Wolverine's Chopper Showdown, set 6866-1. He was never in anything else. His average price new right now is $160.55. Last appearance was in the Wolverine's Chopper. We haven't seen him in anything. I do own this guy. I just picked him up last week in pristine condition, 0 cracks, 0 marks, no stress, perfect, like absolutely immaculate condition. He's missing his gun, but I picked him up for a really good price. I got him for $70, which I know to a lot of people, $70 for a little piece of plastic like that is insane. But Commander Fox was $130. I won't hear anything about it. Not yours. You got yours in a full set, but it is like $130
Yeah.
on Bricklink.
Yeah, he is.
I do currently own him. very happy about that. I was so pumped and almost talked myself out of it, and then went, nope, I'm getting him. Um, I'm gonna give him an 8, because I understand that this is 2012 and this is very early on in the Lego Marvel superheroes. So they were still really testing out, hey, is this gonna work? Are we gonna be able to do anything with this? So I'm pretty understanding with this guy. I think the printing looks pretty good. The chest print looks good. I love the belt. Like the utility belt looks great. The pouches on his belt look amazing. Um, the little pouches on like his knee, they also look really good. Mine, fortunately, doesn't have what apparently was a pretty common issue with the Deadpool figures, where the pouches on the bottom came out pink because of the printing. I've been seeing a couple photos of people like, oh, is mine fake because it has this pink on it? It looks bad. And apparently, Lego just back then would just be running out of ink a lot, and then they would just keep sending the figs out, which is a problem that they've since corrected. So I'm going to give it an 8. There's a lot of lack of printing, but I'm giving it some leeway just because it was 2012. It was the first year of Lego Marvel Superheroes, and they were still testing it out. They weren't going to invest a bunch of money into something if wasn't going to work out.
Yeah.
And it's also comic book Deadpool too. There's really not a whole lot to convey here.
Yeah.
He does have back printing. You can't see it because of the
That's pretty cool.
thing. Yeah, actually, here, I'll take it off. So that way we can get a little gander. The belt goes all the way around on his back, and he's got like back muscle printing, which I think is pretty neat. But yeah, very cool minifig. Very happy I got him. There was a time where I almost spent $130 on this guy at that BrickCon that we went to. What was that, last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost spent $130 on a Deadpool fig, and I'm very glad that I didn't. I'm glad I waited, especially because that one was in way worse condition than this one is. This one's literally pristine new.
How much did you get that for?
70.
Wow.
Yep, I got him for $70, and I think it's because I spent a lot of money with that dude, and he was kind of giving me a deal. I ended up spending like $200 with him, so which I'm gonna go meet up with him again today to go buy the D&D minifigs. Yep, he's got some D&D minifigs I'm gonna go pick up. He has a couple of tieflings. He's got a couple of the druids, a couple hags, and I think that's about it. He didn't have the mind flare. I was pretty upset. Really want the mind flare. It's pretty sick. Do you want me to grab you a tiefling?
No, it's okay.
No interest. So yeah, 8 out of 10. Lack of printing, but the printing on there is really cool. Accessories are cool. Kind of want the set now, but
I mean, you got the minifig. That's all you really wanted from it.
I was looking at the Wolverine minifig today. I really want the Wolverine minifig.
Jesus
really cool.
Christ.
Dude, his mask is like folded down on his back. So on the back, you can see like the mask like upside down. Like it looks like a hood. It looks so cool. The Magneto minifig is so much better than the one that we got in the new sets with Magneto.
Well, my minifig of the week is Darth Vader. Not just any old Darth Vader, though. He first appeared in set number 7263, which was, I believe, his TIE Advanced? Or a TIE Fighter? I can't quite remember. I think it was a TIE Fighter.
Yeah, it was a TIE Fighter. It was the one with the blue wings.
Yeah.
Back when Lego was doing cool stuff.
He also showed up in a polybag for the International Toy Fair of Nuremberg.
Oh, wow.
Scary,
that's actually pretty cool.
Scary name.
It is a scary name, but it's a city.
Yeah, I know. But current average price new is $114.88. I'm not just talking about any old Darth Vader, though. I'm talking about light up lightsaber Darth Vader. Now, you might be wondering, what the fuck did you just show me? Well, this is my light up Darth Vader from my childhood, and I found him in the bin. Unfortunately, he's seen better days.
But that was a huge problem back then, though. It's super common.
The cape's tearing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know those guys that do the other Lego podcast? We always be seeing clips of them. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh well, there's these four dudes. They do a Lego podcast, and they
Oh
were
no, I do.
actually
I do. I
talking
do know what
about.
you're talking about.
Okay, well I saw a
Yeah.
clip of them today talking about the different types of capes. Back then, they were like the paper capes. They felt like paper, and they would tear and crease, and over time would just deteriorate. Now we have the cloth capes that are stretchy and
Yeah.
should last much longer. And that's actually a pretty recent change, it seems like, because I feel like I have a couple figures that still have that like plastic cape.
Yeah.
My question for you, is there any way for you to restore, excuse me, is there any way for you to restore him?
So I've done my research for this. The only way that I can do this, according to Reddit, is taking a pair of needle nose pliers, putting it in between the neck, and prying up slowly to pop the head off. Then I can take the battery out and I can replace that and I can put a new cape on. But yeah, that also would probably really destroy the minifig head. And I
Do
also
you think if you got plastic, like, so I have these things that
trim tools.
actually, so, well, kind of. So they're for electronics, but it has a nice little sharp end that you could probably put under the head and slowly lever up on it.
You probably could. Yeah.
And would probably, well, and this is plastic, so it would probably damage this before it damages the minifig.
Yeah.
I mean, my question for you is, since it's already in such a bad state, and you have the opportunity to fully restore him and make him look great, are you willing to take the risk? Because let's say you scratch the head a little bit, you're never going to sell that figure. It's just yours.
Yeah, I might as well just try and restore it. But there's a certain novelty to this. This was
And
something.
I was just about to say.
This is not my minifig. I didn't have this as a kid. I mean, I did have it as a kid, but I wasn't the one to get it. It was I think it was like my uncle or something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember getting this as a kid. But
yeah,
it's, there's a certain novelty to this.
There's 100% a certain novelty. Absolutely, it does. And so for those lightsabers, does any lightsaber plug into it?
Yeah, it has its own hole for it, and you can plug like any lightsaber.
It's not a special one?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have been considering doing this, and we talked about this a little bit last night. I think I'm going to start collecting all of those guys.
I wanted to get into that because I have him, but it's so expensive.
It's so expensive. Now, we figured something out last night. If you were to get the minifigs separate, Obi-Wan and Anakin, it would cost more than just buying the set sealed.
Mm-hmm.
On average price. But if you buy the set sealed, you're pretty much guaranteed to have perfect condition characters. Batteries are definitely going to be dead though.
Probably.
100% going to be dead. But the problem with this is if I buy those sets, I'm going to open them. I'm going to take the minifigs out. I'm going to display them. 100% without a doubt. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. A lot of people do, but I don't. I don't care. If I buy an old set that's sealed, I'm going to open it.
Absolutely.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot look at something on a shelf sealed and go, yeah, that looks good there. I'm happy that a toy is sitting inside of a box. I can't do it.
Because why wouldn't you just go to a store and look at the box?
Yeah. What's the difference? The fact that you know something's inside of it. Okay, cool. But
yeah,
the problem with that is,
get it out. I want to build it. I want to display it. I want to
build it.
Put it on this shelf. I don't really like it there. I want to put it on this shelf. I want to put it in a different little scene. I want to
Yeah.
combine it with another set.
Yeah. Or something. Yeah. Like, and it's also like, I just, what good is it having a set sealed if you're not going to resell it?
Yeah.
We've said this multiple times. We aren't interested in reselling sets at all. Now, if we have a set and we're like, yeah, this just isn't, this just doesn't do it for me anymore. Or, oh, they came out with a new one and it looks way better than this one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really care. I would rather have the new one than the old one. Then yeah, we're going to take it to Bricks and Minifigs and get rid of it. But that's not the same as buying sets and holding onto them in a box until they're worth a lot of money and then selling them. Like we just don't do that.
Yeah.
I don't. And personally, if that's something that you do, that's your thing, whatever, dude. That is 100% up to you. And if that's what makes you happy, then great. But for me, it doesn't make me happy.
I mean, to a certain extent, if you're the kind of guy that buys them and just has them in a closet to sit there forever, fine. If you're the kind of
Yeah,
guy
it's
that
up to you.
buys them and then turns around and goes, okay, well, I want an extra $30 for this because it's sold out everywhere, go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Because it's kind of bullshit. But yeah, so obviously I do own this minifig.
You do.
I give it out of a rating out of 10, I give it probably man. I'd say 7.
Okay.
I'd say 7 because it's not a traditional minifigure. You can't take the head
Yeah.
off, you can't,
Yeah.
change the legs, you can't do any of that. And
Oh, do the legs not come off?
no, legs don't come off.
Really? Wow.
Literally nothing comes
So it's
off.
a
I don't even
keychain.
think this.
Oh, it's probably built almost exactly like a keychain.
His
I
hand
bet
doesn't
you.
even come off. Probably, yeah. So, I mean, yeah. Once this light goes out, if you were a kid, that was it.
That was it. Done.
Done.
Donezo. It's over for you.
But I do think I love the light up lightsabers. I think they're really cool.
And like we were talking about earlier, Lego, if you figure out a way to bring that back and make them rechargeable somehow, I don't know if there's a way for you to fit the smart brick battery into these things and make it wirelessly charged. I'm telling you right now. I am telling you right now. People will buy it. People want light up lightsabers again. I'm
It's
telling
cool.
you.
It's just
It's
too
very
cool.
cool. It's too cool. And honestly, here's another thing too. What if they were able to incorporate it into the smart brick system to where so you have the button on the head to turn the lightsaber on again. But what if you put it next to the smart brick, it sees it and it's able to turn it on. And it's like, "Oh, the lightsaber's on now." And then like the throne room, they're with them battling, it'd be peak.
Yep.
That's literally, I'm going to say it right now. That's the only thing that set is missing to where I would be like, "All right, I'll buy it."
The lightsabers lighting up?
If they lit up, I'd buy it. 100% I'd buy it.
Yeah.
Absolutely I'd buy it. If those lightsabers lit up, that's all it's missing. You have all of this, you have the gunship, you have the turret, you have the Emperor, you have Vader and Luke doing the clashing sounds. The light up feature, like the smart bricks have lights. You know that, right? Like they light up.
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
Put that into a minifig.
Put it into a minifig. Make the lightsabers light up. You guys have done it before. Just update it. Figure out a way to make it wirelessly charged, or even put a charging port in the head. I don't care. Do something.
What if they still
Do
had
something.
that shitty printing on the side? Because they would have to. Which makes me wonder why these didn't.
Different regulations back then, probably. They didn't have to.
Just realized there's little holes in the side of him. But yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
I think that about does it for us. We've
I think
talked
so.
for quite a while.
This one has been a little bit of an exciting episode, I would say.
Yeah.
Definitely some. I'm glad that we talked to Adrian first. I'm glad
it did change my view a little bit on the smart bricks.
It absolutely does. I definitely agree with him that there's so much room for improvement, and I think we're going to be seeing that in the next few years for the smart brick. I think that they're going to hear the backlash from a lot of people. I'm going to say I really hope that it doesn't just kill the project entirely, because it is a good idea in practice, or in theory. In theory, it's a great idea. In practice, so far, it hasn't been the best.
Yeah.
Now, give it a couple more years, and I think that we're going to be seeing something really cool. I think it's going to go really well with the Lego City. I don't know, without it doing the Star Wars sounds and effects, it's just going to hurt it. I think people are just going to go, why would I even get this if it doesn't even make the right noises?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather just do it with my mouth.
Would you?
That's just for, like, honestly, yeah, oh yeah. You know,
Yeah.
like it's just, I don't know. I think I think they're gonna hear it. I think they're gonna hear the uproar of people, and then they're gonna go, okay, we'll figure this out. I don't know if it's a Disney problem. I don't know if it's a Lego problem. I don't know if it's maybe just they didn't think people were gonna want the correct noises. I don't know. I don't know what the thinking was there. I would love for them to tell us. I mean, you said that it has something to do with it takes away the imagination of the kid or something.
Yeah, it takes away the it takes you out of the experience, because you all playing with Star Wars and you hear that and you're like, that's not a TIE fighter. You know, but the
Well,
reasoning for
now,
it, for them to do that, they said, was it takes away from the imagination of a child. Because then you can't take it that brick and put it into any other set you want. Because then you go, okay, I put it into a fighter jet that I made. Why does it sound like Star Wars?
no, that you can. That's the whole point of the smart brick.
But that was the reasoning for making generic sounds.
Well, no, Byron. The smart brick, it can read any tile
Yes.
and make the noise associated with that tile. So if you have a plane and it has the tile for the plane in the plane, it'll make the plane sound.
No, I understand that. The reason why they
It's not
didn't
going to
make
sound
Star
like a
Wars,
TIE fighter.
the reason why they didn't make it sound like Star Wars is because that's the only thing they have out right now. So if you
For
built
right
something
now.
and you were like, okay, I made a car, why does it sound like a TIE fighter?
I guess. Yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
then it's just going to. But if you put that smart brick in the car, it's going to sound like It's going to sound like an
I'm
airplane
not saying
right
it
now.
makes sense.
I
That's all
think
I'm saying. That's just what they said.
I think we need to do a little bit more research into this. Maybe next episode we can kind of come back with a little bit more information on the smart brick.
Yeah.
Lego, if you guys have anybody that can kind of talk with us about the smart brick and give us some more information, we would love to talk about it. Truthfully, if you can give us insight on something that we think is the wrong thing, and if you tell us like, hey, this is why we do this is why we did that, we will talk about it 100%. We will. We'll do it. If anybody at Lego is listening, we'll do it. Promise. Give us some insight.
Eyebrow nudge.
We want the info. We really do. We want to learn. We don't want to be hating on Lego. Truthfully, we don't.
I don't think I ever really will hate
I don't think
on
I'll
Lego.
ever hate Lego. Well, we'll hate on them, but we're not gonna ever hate them.
Yeah, no.
We're definitely gonna look at
I'm
things.
still gonna eat it up and buy it regardless.
I'm definitely
Damn
gonna
it,
buy
they
the TIE
got us.
Advance. I'm definitely gonna buy the TIE Advance unless Lego wants to send me one. Just so then that way I can maybe I can do a little demo and post a video of it on our TikTok, and Byron, maybe you could do the X-wing.
Yeah.
Post it on your TikTok. He does get thousands of views, so you know.
Literally.
If anybody's gonna get it, it'd be you. If anybody
They're
would
gonna
get
see
it,
my
it'd be
TikTok and
you.
go, 100 followers? Yeah, right.
yeah, right, buddy.
Shout out Bricks and Tricks on TikTok. If you want to go see it, check it out.
Yeah, and then go ahead and follow us on TikTok. We now have a TikTok account for the podcast. There are no posts as of right now. It's going to be 2.studs.1.brick.p. I didn't set that. That was entirely TikTok that did
Change
that.
that. You can change that.
We'll change it. But if you look up 2 Studs, 1 Brick podcast, it'll pop up. No posts yet, but we'll probably have some posts here today for you. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But I think that about does it.
Well, thank you for watching. Farewell.
Thank you for watching.
Auf Wiedersehen. Arrivederci. Goodbye.